All right, I do indeed have an interview this morning with the new incident management team, and I'm just going to warn you right now. This could be one of the most hilarious interviews you've ever heard. I got a rowdy bunch in here this morning. Okay, I'm going to turn on their mics, and let's make sure I got you both there. Trent, are you there?
Yes, ma'am. You hear me?
Okay, and what? Gwen, yes, I hear you both. Okay, you're both loud and clear. Do you hear yourselves okay on the headphones?
Got it.
Okay, we are live, and yeah, like I said, you're speaking to about 2 of our listeners out there. No, I hope there's more than that. Okay, I'm going to let them introduce themselves. They're a new incident management team taking over for the previous one, and then we have some questions for them today. So whoever wants to start, go ahead and identify yourself and tell us what your title is.
Hey, good morning, everybody. So my name's Trent Ingram. I'm the incident commander of Great Basin Team 5.
Yeah, good morning.
Good
Gwen
morning.
Sanchez here, and I'm the Deputy Incident Commander for Great Basin Team 5.
Okay. And Trent, I know you're from the South. I can tell that already. Where are you normally located? Where are you from normally?
Most of the time I tell people I'm from southern Utah, but I think you'll pick up on that I'm not. So I'm from the Georgia-Florida area, and so yeah, we have people on our incident management team from all over, mainly the Great Basin, which consists of Nevada, Idaho, and Utah. But we do have people from all over the U.S. as obviously I am. So.
Okay. And Gwen, where are you normally from?
Yeah, so I'm currently stationed in Reno, Nevada,
Okay.
and I cover fire operations for the state of Nevada for federal firefighting.
Okay, cool. And do you all have a lot of experience in this area? Like how many years you've been doing this, both of you?
Yeah, so I'm sitting on 25 years
Oh,
of
wow.
experience fighting fire. I started in 98-ish area. Yep.
Mhm.
So this is my 5th year as an incident commander.
Okay.
So yeah.
And Gwen?
Yeah, about the same,
Oh,
25 years.
okay.
In incident management teams, I've been doing that for about 18 years, and I've also been on this team for about 3 years now,
Okay.
on this incident management team.
So have you been in this area before, the Garden Valley area in Idaho, or is this your first time?
So I've actually fought fire in Idaho quite a bit, being
Okay.
from the Great Basin.
Mhm.
Probably one of the most memorable fires I had was a handful of years ago, the Halstead complex right outside of Stanley. I was running a division, and I have to tell you, it might have been the coldest fire of my entire career.
Seriously?
Absolutely, yeah. It was a pretty tough every morning. It was 15 degrees or lower mid-September. So I
Mid-September.
definitely remember this area well.
Wow. We don't have that issue now, I don't think, the extra cold temperatures.
Let's
No.
hope that doesn't happen this
Yeah,
time.
okay.
Yeah, I'm going home when it gets that cold.
Now, what's the reason for a transfer of incident management teams? Just out of my own curiosity, one leaves and the other takes over. What's the reason for that?
Yeah, so I think it's more, time management and our people, right? So after you spend 16 hours a day for 14 days, you're pretty fried. Your brain's tired.
I
Your
see.
your body gets tired, and especially as the weather changes, you're breathing smoke every day. So, yeah, definitely we try and take to a 14. If we do extend, the maximum they allow us is 21 days, and then we have to go down and get that rest and
Okay.
recoup
All right.
and family life and those kind of things.
All right,
So,
that
yeah.
makes sense. Okay, so is this your first day on the?
We started yesterday with a transition. Great Basin Team 3 was here. Our sister team did a great job. Good transition with us, and we picked up and running where they left off, and
Okay.
will continue to do so.
Great. Okay, so how many people are on your team right now?
Yeah, so we mobilized with about 90 folks that are just primary to our
90.
incident management team.
Wow.
Yeah, that doesn't include the folks that remained from the other support functions. We've got a whole caterer system. We have shower units. We are full service. It looks like a little community out there. If you all have not driven by base camp, and so just with our team, though, we mobilize anywhere from about 60 to 100 people, depending on the fire that we're going to.
And does this include firefighters as well as the management? That's just the management
That's
team.
just the incident management
Wow.
team. So total across the whole fire, we have just shy of about 800
Whoa.
people, including the incident management team and the firefighters. We've got folks up scattered in a couple different areas across the fire.
Mhm.
But we got a lot of firefighters still on this incident.
And we're talking about the Bulldog and the Nellie Fire Complex. That's all, not the one in Stanley right now.
That's right.
Wow, that is
Yep.
a huge amount of people. I had no idea. Okay, so go ahead and talk about your plans for the fire going forward. Now, how is it? Where is it at? What's it doing?
Yeah, we've identified three hot, or I say hot areas. You know, there's a lot of heat, but three critical areas that we're looking at on the Bulldog is obviously up on the north side around that Silver Creek area.
Mhm.
A lot of values at risk there. The south side of Bulldog here, we're trying to finish putting in a line here, obviously to protect the Crouch community and Garden Valley area and stuff, and then also up on the Nellie Fire on that Deadwood Dam area are the three areas of concern right now that we're really watching and trying to button that up.
All right. And so, what are the riskiest factors right now? I mean, what are you most worried about with protecting everyone for those fires?
As far as risk to our firefighters, you know, obviously the fire and the firefighting aspect, but you know, we're doing a lot of driving, right? So driving is one of our biggest safety issues we have. There's some old fires. Obviously, unfortunately, this place is prone and had fires before, and there's a lot of dead and down trees, fallen trees and stuff, and just getting out in the smoky and stuff. Yeah, there's a lot of hazards out there.
A lot of fuel for the fire.
For sure,
Yeah,
for sure.
Okay. So managing it are you kind of just, what do you call the borders that you try to cut and have it not go beyond that? I forget what you call that. Sorry.
Yep.
So we do have a lot of different management strategies on this fire. When I say that, there are areas where we are digging direct line right along the fire's edge.
Okay.
There are areas that the fire has burned into other old fire scars. Previous fire scars, and it just doesn't want to burn through that area. There's just not a lot of available fuel.
Right.
And so in those areas, we're really limiting firefighter risk, and we're monitoring and patrolling a lot of that by aircraft. And then there's other areas where we are just doing fuels work around structures or along roadsides to be able to strengthen those in case or if we need them as strategic opportunities or strategic actions. So this fire is really interesting. If you look at it on the ground, we are using the full breadth of suppression strategies on this incident to button it up. It's really pretty neat.
Okay. Do you anticipate we're going to be dealing with this smoke in the area for, I've heard talk of another month or so, and basically until we get some heavy rain or the snow flies? Is that really what we're looking at?
Yeah, it wouldn't surprise me. You know, It's just the terrain and everything, and you know, then you have the residual smoke from we're sitting at almost 58,000 acres now, so there's a lot of residual smoke out there, right? So,
wow.
Yeah.
Okay. So what qualities do you look for in an incident team person? What are you looking for?
So as far as us, you know, we don't. I tell everybody we don't have to do this job. It's optional for us to come do this job. Everybody signs up to do it, and so yeah, you know, everybody's respectful. We might not always agree, but we're going to be respectful, you know, as we go through things. We're customer service oriented. We're here for the communities. You know, we're here for the forest to help. So we're here to serve the firefighters too on the ground and support them whatever they need. So we really pride ourselves being respectful, integrity, and definitely customer service for sure.
Okay. So you're basically the public information officers. I interviewed one last week, Patrick Moran, I believe. And is that the same position you are as public information officers? No.
No. So these guys over here are public information officers. So we are actually the leaders of the team.
Commanders. Okay.
We are. Yes. Scary, isn't it? I know.
You are in charge, Trent. That is a scary thing. Okay. Anything else you want to let the public know about the fires? I'll leave it to you. Right.
I'll take a stab at it, and I'll let Trent close this one out.
Okay.
But man, it's just been, even in the short time we've been here, we've just received so much love and support from the community.
Good.
And it goes such a long ways for the firefighters. it's tough work, and they're sleeping on the ground,
Mhm.
and it's cold at night, and it's hard to put those boots on
I
in the
bet,
morning,
I
and
bet.
so just having the support from the local community
Mhm.
is just priceless. And so I just already want to say thank you to the community for showing our firefighters so much support and just giving them the love that they really do deserve. And so thank you so much for to Crouch, Garden Valley, all the local communities and locals for just the hospitality that you all have shown already. Thank you.
That's very nice. I think we should be the ones thanking you. I mean, what you guys put yourselves through to do this and protect us every day, it's just amazing. I mean, I don't know how you do it. So, and I do understand why you have to change teams every so often. You get exhausted and you need a break. So, thank you. We really do appreciate it. So.
Yeah, and at the community meeting last night, we had a pretty good attendance in person, and somebody made the comment. We know fires is a burden on all of you, and somebody made the comment about the local stores and different things. So I've got it in my notes today. We've got 800 firefighters. We have to have our own caterer, do our standards and everything. But we're going to encourage everybody to get out and buy some drinks on the way, buy some cigarettes, whatever they want to do, right?
Right.
So try and get some money back to you guys.
Well, I don't think anybody in town thinks you're a burden. I mean, seriously, yeah.
well, the fire's the burden, right?
Well, right,
right.
You're not the problem.
But we're here to help. But we're
Okay.
going to try and we're going to encourage them to spend some money.
Nice.
Maybe get some money back in the local economy
All right.
and buy some souvenirs and gadgets and whatever.
There
So
you
if you
go.
have any good recommendations,
Souvenirs from Crouch and
There
Garden
you
Valley.
go.
Oh,
Let us
goodness.
know.
Okay. All right. Is that it for you? All right. Thank you
Thank
both
you.
so
Thank
much,
you so
Gwen and
much.
Trent. Very nice to meet you, and thanks again for all your help.